Hello, I'm Anna Kasatkina and we're going to present you the weekly stocks market review. The results of Friday New York Stock Exchange trading session turned out to be rather miscellaneous. The blue chip index closed up after publication of strong IBM data. Investor sentiment was worsened by a report informing that Google quarterly earnings proved to be lower than expected. Besides, American investors are still being concerned over the Eurozone current condition. Analysts have been closely following talks on restructuring the debt Greece owes to private bondholders. Dow Jones Industrial Average hit its new 6-month high. Two-thirds of this hike were driven by higher IBM shares quotes. The index gained 96.50 points, which is 0.76%, and closed at 12,720.48 points. This is the fourth session in a row that Dow Jones Index ends in a positive note. Standard & Poor's 500, comprising 500 largest American companies, grew by 0.88 points, which is 0.07%, to reach the level of 1,315.38 points. The headline figure is not that impressive due to quite frustrating data on some leading companies. Nasdaq Composite declined by 1.63 points, which is 0.06%, to constitute 2,786.70 points. As I've previously mentioned, the growth of the Dow Jones Index was mainly sparked by an unexpectedly favorable report of International Business Machines. The price for its shares rose by $8, which is 4.4%, and equaled thus $188.52. Earlier, the company released data on its profits for the fourth quarter of 2011, which appeared to be better than the forecasts. In the fourth quarter, the profit made by the company increased by 4.4%, which might indicate that its earnings in 2012 are likely to exceed expectations. Furthermore, the shares of Google Internet and Software Corporation tumbled $53.58, which is 8.4%, to $585.99 per share. The fall was preceded by a disappointing report on the company's earnings and income. The company's representatives informed also that Google's average cost per click in its advertising business decreased year over year. Thus, the search giant income per share fell short of the forecast by more than $1. By the end of the fourth quarter, the company's profit increased by mere 6%, despite optimistic expectations. S&P 500 growth has been led by Sears Holdings shares. These gained $5.65, which is 13%, and reached the level of $49. The increase was prompted by data according to which the retail conglomerate is negotiating with its financial partners, expressing readiness to fulfill its obligations. During a week, the shares of Sears Holdings spiked by nearly 50%, amid talks that Eddie Lampert, Sears chairman and largest shareholder, is considering a purchase of the company's controlled stake. This was the weekly stocks market review prepared for you by our InstaForex team. Goodbye.